So today we have the Ryobi 2-cycle 14-inch blade. Excuse me, I just do some work on it. I'm gonna put the blade holder upside down, but it's universal, so it should be good. So today we're going to just talk about it a little bit before we use it. We're going kind of cut up some different stuff today. We already use it to cut down some small trees and stuff, and I must say for the price, for the size, it do a good job. Got it from Home Depot, came up to like $139. Not bad for around the house chainsaw. And in Florida now, you know, being hurricane season, or even just, you know, doing a little work around the yard, or if you do little side jobs or so, it's always good for you have a little chainsaw. So I'm gonna go ahead and get one. So here we are. So today we're going to be cutting up some old plastic and see how you cut that, and then we're going to see how you cut that instead of putting them out on the side of the road or whatever. You don't know how long they're going to do them. Just going to cut them up, put them in the trash piece by piece. So anyway, back to the chainsaw. As you can see, it's not too heavy. I would say about 10 to 15 pounds. Very basic use. You have your pull cord, you have your gas, mixed gas, make sure it's mixed gas, and then you have your chain oil. Make sure you always keep that full, because if you have it dry, it will cause, if it overheat, and it can cause a lot of issues for your machine. This side you have your choke, and then you have your primer. So very simple, very basic. In here is where you have your air filter. I recommend, you know, if you use it quite often, or so, definitely take that out, dust it out. If you have a lot of debris or dust or whatever on the filter, you want to keep that clean so the machine can breathe easily. Up here you have your safety release brake, and always release this before you try and start the chainsaw, because it will cause a lot of issues. Basically, it will try, the engine will be going and trying to make the chainsaw go, but because the brake lever is not released, it's like a safety mechanism, so all it will do is drag on your little you call it a pintle or spinner or whatever the proper name is, I don't really know, and it will cause, if it overheat and burn up, either do some weird stuff. Then while we're talking about that side, to adjust the tightness of this chainsaw, as you can see, one way is tighten, one way is to loosen. If you want to take off this whole piece when you get done with the job, also clean it out, so you remove these two bolts. You have a tool that actually comes with it, so that's all you really need to do your adjustments here. So very simple again. So from using it before, I would definitely say it's worth the buy. You know, with all of these little mixed gas engines, are so the most important thing you want to do, especially if you're not going to use it a lot, is to make sure you put some fuse stabilizer in it, or you flush it through with some seafoam or stabilizer, whatever you want to use, but just try and keep the carb clean and keep all the passages, your lines, everything clean, because you know that ethanol in the fuel, it causes if it gunk up, and that's one of the main reasons for these small engines to fail. So go ahead and set up and see how we cut, and then hopefully the camera stay good, because you know only one hand me have. I'm going to try to catch you up some up there, so you can see me I cut through the plastic or whatever it is. So here we go. Okay, sorry, I record. We are record yard man cutting. Don't try this at home, even though you're stuck at home. If you're a bad man, try. If you're not a bad man, leave it alone. Alright, so first thing first, remember, release your brake. Then you want to prime it. Pull the choke all the way out, and then you pull it. It might take a couple tries, but it will start if you don't have no issues with the machine. Alright. you can see, it cut through the plastic without no issue, which me expected that. So now we're going to see how it does on this. I'm going to try find something we can catch up with so you can see what me I do. So hold on there. Okay. So I gotta catch you up right here, sir. Remember people, no follow me. When you make sure you have on the safety glasses. When you see someone have on safety glasses, don't follow back at me. Put on the safety glasses. So as you can see, a pretty nice job, even cutting through fabric and well, all the local furniture business. So it's definitely a solid local tool. I would say make sure every 5 minutes or so you check your chain tension, because as you can see, that already loosen up quite a bit. But even with cutting down trees and wood, it does that. I don't know if that's a downfall of it or that's a regular thing for chainsaws, but anything that you cut or anything that I've cut so far, not just the furniture, the crazy stuff we cutting today, the chain always get loose like that. So definitely pay attention to that, and it says it on the package as well. Make sure every 5 minutes you check your chain tension. So overall, pretty decent tool. As you can see back there, so that's an old Ryobi expanded line engine base, so you can get all type of different attachment, edges, weed eater, whatever on that one base. So I definitely like the Ryobi brand. It's cost effective, it work good. You just make sure you have to maintain it, and yeah man, cut up a thing them, use a chainsaw and cut up a thing then. Alright then, until next time, you see it, boom.